with a possible trailer releasing this Friday, a possible digital release on November 11th, the release of Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy The Definitive Edition is rapidly approaching. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about things that should be included in these GTA remasters. Please feel free to leave down in the comments what you guys think about these GTA remasters and what you guys think should be in them. I would love to know. And if you guys want to stay up to date about the Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy The Definitive Edition news I'm going to be doing here on the channel, make sure to be subscribed and having post notifications for you guys to never miss an upload. And when these remasters do officially release, I will be doing a playthrough on all three of these amazing games. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. So these aren't going to be in any particular order, but for number one we have parkour and jumping animations for Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. So as you guys know, when it comes to GTA 3 and also Vice City, the jumping and parkour animations really aren't that good. You don't even really jump over any wall or over any fence. You kind of just like jump in the air over it. So it's not really that realistic, and I think Rockstar could definitely improve in it. For Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, they did a really good job. The parkour and jumping animations are pretty good, and I think if they implement those animations into GTA 3 and Vice City, it would honestly be really good. So I hope Rockstar can do that. I'm not asking for like, GTA 5 parkour jumping physics, but just something like similar to it. That there are also animations when it comes to running. The running animations aren't bad in 3, Vice City, or San Andreas, but just like a little improvement would be really nice. And also climbing ladders. There's many ladders inside of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, and you can't climb any of them. So I guess just a full improvement on animations for pretty much almost everything would actually be really cool. And when it also comes to like the hands of the players, they should actually be having fingers and not just like, flat hands, because all the hands are like pretty much just like a flat like surface, like they're not like actual fingers that can move. So I guess like an improvement on that would be really cool, and just add more realistic parts to GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Next is to add mission replayability and also an ability to have checkpoints in missions. So in GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, if you were to fail at any part in any mission, you would have to restart all the way at the beginning. And of course that can be very annoying, because if you're near the end of a mission and let's say you get hit by a car or something, or you just get shot by an enemy that you didn't see, and then now you got to start all the way at the beginning, go through all the enemies and stuff like that all over again, that's going to be really annoying. So if Rockstar just added mission checkpoints at certain parts inside of any or all missions, I think that's going to be very useful. It's going to just make it an overall better experience for many players. Also, again, like I was saying, the ability to replay missions would be really nice. So we have that in GTA The Baldigate Tony, Red Dead Redemption 1, GTA 5 of course, and of course Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you want to replay any mission, you just head over to the settings menu, you guys can replay them, and that was a really cool and nice feature. And if Rockstar does add this feature, they're most likely also going to add the feature where you can get scored for missions. Cloud saves for GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas would also be a nice addition. Cloud saves automatically save your missions to the cloud, so you don't have to go to the save icon in your like apartments and stuff like that to save the game. So this is going to be really useful, and I definitely could see Rockstar adding that feature. And for the next one, an in-game map for GTA 3 would be a nice feature. GTA 3 is the only game in the GTA series that does not have a map that you could use in the game. Now obviously if you have like a paper version of the map, or you could find it online, of course you can see the map through there, but in the actual game you cannot see the map at all. So basically you kind of have to just memorize the map in GTA 3 instead of looking at a map that you could in the menus. For Vice City and San Andreas, they already have maps in the game, but only GTA 3 doesn't have one. So if Rockstar could add that, that would be really nice. Rockstar did add the in-game map for GTA 3 on the mobile version, so I could definitely see them doing this for the 20th anniversary definitive editions. Now for number 4, we have the GTA 4 the complete edition style menu. So for GTA 4 the complete edition, this is how the menu looks like. You have GTA 4 on the left side and GTA episodes from Liberty City with the Lost and Damned and the Baldigate Tony on the right side, and of course that has 3 different games. So if Rockstar was to have GTA the Trilogy the definitive edition in one application, which it most likely will, it would be nice to have a menu like this so that you don't have to keep launching each of them separately. So just a simple menu, it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but something similar to this would be really nice to have for GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas the definitive edition. I could definitely see Rockstar doing this, and hopefully they do, but of course we'll just have to wait and see. We then have a weapon wheel for all 3 of the Trilogy games. So obviously if you guys don't already know, when it comes to the older GTA games, you don't have weapon wheels. You just have to scroll through every single weapon so you can find the one that you want, and that could obviously be really annoying, and it does take time, and that could actually get you killed sometimes if you're trying to switch your weapon quickly. But if Rockstar added the weapon wheel like from GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2, it would be a great addition to have inside of the Trilogy Trilogy remasters because it's going to make life more easier for us players. So hopefully Rockstar does add this feature, and hopefully Rockstar can also do the same when it comes to radio stations. For radio stations, you have to scroll through all of them so you can find the one that you want. So if Rockstar could add a radio wheel or something similar to that, it would be really nice. And speaking about radio stations, for number 6, Rockstar should keep all the original music for all 3 games, and that includes GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. I don't want any music being removed. Some of my favorite radio stations is Head Radio from GTA 3, Flash FM from GTA Vice City, San Andreas, my favorite is Radio Los Santos, and some people may not realize how important music is to the GTA series. It's the amazing music that Rockstar picks for these radio stations, the vibes that you get when you play these songs. It's just amazing how much Rockstar has put so much work into radio stations and music in the GTA series. I really do appreciate them. And there are multiple radio stations throughout all 3 of the Trilogy games, but it seems like with the release of Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy The Definitive Edition, Rockstar is going to remove some of these songs. And that's because some of the licenses are going to expire or have already expired. It seems like most licenses or music licenses last about 10 years and then Rockstar has to buy them again. And this just happened recently with Rockstar back in 2018 when it was GTA 4's 10th anniversary. They had to remove a lot of songs from the radio stations because the licenses expired, and Rockstar didn't want to pay to have these licenses renewed. So some songs had to be removed from GTA 4, and they did it back in the past when they released the GTA Trilogy on the mobile devices. Some songs had to be removed because of the licenses, and it seems like there's a possibility that Rockstar could be doing it again. Now I hope that they don't. I hope they actually pay for these licenses and can renew them instead of removing some songs, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm really hoping that Rockstar does not remove any songs from any radio stations in any of the 3 games. Rockstar should also keep all the cheats and features and stuff like that inside of all 3 of the games. Features could be like going to the gym in GTA San Andreas or buying properties in GTA Vice City. All those features and much more should be kept inside of all 3 of the games, and Rockstar should not remove any of them. Also, all the cheats for all 3 of the GTA games should definitely be kept, and none of them should get removed. Cheats can make the game really fun and enjoyable, so hopefully Rockstar does not take out any of them. Now for the next one, Rockstar should also add some brand new content into these games. Now we already know we're getting some new achievements in these games, but adding some small new features, new clothing items and stuff like that would also be a great addition. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy, just like something small to just add throughout all 3 of the games would be really nice. So hopefully Rockstar does that. Something else would also be if Rockstar was to add first person to all 3 of the games. We never saw first person in a GTA game until GTA 5 when it released on the PS4 and Xbox One. So hopefully for these remasters we can get a first person mode. And for the last one, Rockstar should definitely do an amazing job when it comes to the graphics. And we already know that we're going to be getting across the board enhancements, new lighting, environmental upgrades, high resolution textures, increased draw distances, GTA 5 style controls and targeting, and much more. But Rockstar, you just really have to make sure that you really do an amazing job when it comes to the game overall. And I know that Rockstar is definitely going to do an amazing job. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I just want to go over things that I think should be in GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition. Hopefully we get some more news and information soon, probably this week. And like I said earlier, Friday most likely we'll be getting a gameplay reveal or at least a trailer for GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition, and hopefully we can get an official release date too. So again, leave your thoughts down in the comments what you guys think about GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition, and also let me know your thoughts on what you guys think should also be in the game. I know I definitely probably missed some things, so let me know down in the comments. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you guys want to stay up to date with all the GTA The Trilogy The Definitive Edition news I'm going to be doing here on the channel, make sure to be subscribed and having post notifications for you guys to never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.